Hi student, good morning. Today we will discuss about a new word, that is estivation. This is most important in the study of morphology of the flower as well as in the study of family. What is about estivation? Estivation is nothing but the mode of arrangement of floral whorls. Which are floral whorls? Calyx and corolla in the bird condition is called as estivation. So estivation is most important part, and this estivation has to be identified on the basis of arrangement of the floral whorls, that is the calyx and the corolla in the flower. Either we look directly on the flower, either these flowers shows the overlapping of the calyx or corolla to each other. How this overlapping has been takes place, on that basis the estivation types are studied. So first one, in first diagram we look at here the valvate type of the estivation. In valvate type of the estivation, what it looks that overlapping of sepal or petal doesn't to each other. That means they are arranged side by side and in front of each other in this way. So it is called as the valvate type of the estivation. Second one is a twisted. Twisted means twist, just like twisting of any a cloth after the rain, rinsing through this water. That is the twisting. That means during the twisting, one part has to be overlapped on other is again overlapped to the next one in this way. So such type of the estivation where the one margin of the sepal or petal is overlapped on the other in this way. The next one is also same as in this way. So it is called as a twisted type of the estivation. Then next one is the imbricate type of the estivation. In this case, imbricate type of the estivation, either it is descendingly or ascendingly. There is no question here. But we have to find out that. It means that to identify such type of the estivation on the basis of if one sepal or petal is completely outer side and another is completely inner side in this way. That means one is inner and another is outer, completely outer, and remaining are one inner and one outer. It is called as the imbricate type of the estivation. Either it has to be completely showing in descending type. First one is completely overlapped and the innermost one is completely inside, that is the descending, and in ascending, which I have to already tell us here. Then quinquential type. Quinquential means where and what. That means one petal or sepal is completely outer and exactly their opposite side is also outer, and another one is completely inner. Such type is called as a quinquential type. Say for example, there are 5 petals, number 1 petal and 3 petals are completely outer side in this way, completely outer side, and second and third one is completely inner side, and remaining one is one outer and one inner sides. It is called as quinquential type of the estivation. So this is about the situation types, and these situations are most important. And another is one most here, number 3 diagram, 1 2 and 3 diagram, that is the descending imbricate. Generally it is called as auxiliary type of the situation, where a famous family Fabaceae or the Papilionaceae, where Papilionaceae type of the corolla, and in that corolla this completely uh, one standard petal outermost, which is completely outer side, then remaining two lateral petals are completely inner to this, where it has to be overlapped on it, and remaining two petals are completely inner side. That means two overlap with two lateral ones to overlap completely the posterior standard outermost petal is called as a papilionaceous type of the corolla, and here the situation is called as a maxillary type of the situation. So there is about number 1 is valvate, twisted, then imbricate, quincunxial, then maxillary fall. Here one of thing is that here this twisted is also called as contorted type. That means name is different, but we have to identify on the basis of these things, either petals or sepals, how to overlap. Thank you.